Good morning, ladies. I know it has been absolutely forever since I've had the chance to sit down and make a little video for everybody, but I have tons of exciting updates and things that I want to share and just really congratulate you on having a stellar summer and really finishing out that catalog strong and just really getting excited for the things that we have coming in the fall, because guess what? Fall is here and we are getting going and things are looking good. I know my calendar is really starting to pick back up from summer, and I'm excited to see what the fall winter season holds for all of us. Well, I'm just going to go over some really important announcements, and some of them are team announcements, some of them are company announcements, but make sure that you have some notepad with you and a pencil so that you can jot this stuff down to make sure that you are prepared as we go into our busiest season of the year. So first of all, I just want to let some of you newer consultants know that we are officially in our fall selling season with the rollout of our September 1st Fall Winter Catalog, which is super exciting. It's the most newness we've ever had in one catalog in the history of 31. I can definitely tell you in my 3 years, almost 3 years with 31, I have never seen a catalog quite like this. So I'm really excited to share it with my customers. I'm really excited to see all of you guys share it with your customers. The one thing that we need to make sure that we're doing is building our momentum into the fall, which means that even though we're in month 1 of our new catalog, we want to make sure that we're booking those parties, that we're getting a consistent calendar, because the momentum that we have right now is going to be the momentum that we carry into our fall season. And the reason that is so important is because 70% of our sales takes place in the fall winter selling season. So basically over the next 4 months is when you're going to do about 70% of your business for the year. So you want to make sure that you're booking, and you're selling for the next 4 months starting now. If you feel like your calendar isn't to the level that you would like it to be for our fall season, then I suggest that we all get out our list of 62 and start making some phone calls. I know that's on my list for this week, because my goal is to book my entire fall calendar before the end of this month, my entire fall winter calendar before the end of this month, so that the bookings I get from this winter can be carried over either into our next new catalog, our spring catalog that will start in January, or they'll just be bonuses that I can have extra money for the fall. So keep that in mind and start booking those parties. The other thing I wanted to touch on is I know we have started adding several new consultants to our team, which is so exciting, and I love to see all of the new names and new faces, and I just want to let you know what our new procedures are for new consultants that join Team Romine. This would be my Generation 0, so it would be anyone who has me as their immediate director. If you have another director on our team, then your procedures might be a little bit different, but this is what is going on with my team, my G0. I want to let you know that I have been spending time on revamping our training emails that go out to all of our new consultants. So some of you new consultants may not have received those training emails because it has taken some time to rebuild them. And so if you have signed up within the last month, I'm going to go ahead and send those training emails to you, even though you are outside of when you would normally get them. But I want you to see them. I want you to be able to be engaged in them. And I want you to use them, even though you probably have done a lot of the training that you're going to see in there. There still might be some valuable information in there for you to get. So anybody who's signed up in the last 30 days or maybe even 45 days, you're going to get these training emails that I just rebuilt and have redesigned. So I'm really excited about that. The other thing that all of our new consultants are getting on Team Romine starting last month is a new consultant packet. Anybody who signs up on our team is going to be getting a new consultant packet in the mail. This is a grouping of training that I have pulled off 31 Today, that I have provided from my own database of tools that I use for my personal business, like Hostess letters, samples, business cards, samples of things, so that these new consultants can see. I think there's a party script in there. It's just offering new consultants a chance to have some things directly in their hands. The most important thing in that packet, I think, is the 31 things to get started. It's printed off, it's in there, and there's a little handwritten note from me wishing them well and welcoming them to our team. The other thing that we are going to be rolling out very soon with Team Romine is our new sponsor sheet. This is going to be something that I'm asking each of us to fill out when we sponsor a new consultant on our team. Basically, what this does is this helps our new consultants get an idea of the goals that they would like to set for their business. It helps you get to know your new team member, and it helps your new team member get to know you a little bit. It's really, the purpose of it is to help the relationship building so that none of us feel alone. All of you will receive a copy of this in your email, and so all I ask of you is that when you sponsor a new consultant onto our team, you simply sit down and fill out this sheet with them. At the bottom, there will be a place where they can schedule a call with me. This is probably the second most important part of this sheet. The first important part is that you're developing a relationship with your new consultant. The second important part is that they are scheduling when we are going to have our talk. That way I know when I can catch them. I'm not leaving voicemails, and our welcome calls are productive. And they're short and they're sweet, and nobody's kept forever because we're having to try to play catch up. Plus, we can keep those welcome calls shorter because you're going to provide me with that information in the sponsor sheet. So I already have the background on our new consultant, and all we really have to talk about is the tools to get them going and making sure that we're setting our goals in line with what they hope to accomplish out of their business. I really think this is going to be a fantastic tool for our G0, for our Team Romine, and I'm excited to get that implemented. So be watching for that in your email. The other thing that we need to remember is that we want to make sure that our new consultants are partaking in the new consultant webinar. This is a tool that provides them with all of the basic information that they need to get started off strong. And as we are going into the fall selling season, we want to make sure that they're having a really positive experience because this is the busiest time of the year. So we want to make sure they have all the tools. So when you sit down to talk with them with their to fill out their sponsor sheet, make sure that they're aware of that new consultant webinar. It is mentioned in their training emails. It is mentioned in their packet, and now we're going to mention it in the sponsor sheet. So we're going to be reiterating 3 times that these new consultants really should be investing that 1 hour into their business to take this new consultant webinar. It will answer so many questions. While they're taking that webinar, I would love for them to write down any questions that they have so that when I follow up with them the next time, then we can go over those questions, or they can talk to you. It's really up to you how much you want to be involved in that new consultant. We just want to make sure that we're developing that relationship so that you guys can work together as you get closer to becoming a director yourself. So that's kind of the topic for new consultants. The next thing I want to point out is our CNC amenity from our August Celebrate and Connect. I know some of you had received credits in your back office. This is for your catalogs that you did not receive at the meeting. So you can go ahead and use that credit to redeem for catalogs in your back office. The other thing, your medium utility tote and your snowman print, whatever that print is called, is going to be coming. They're hoping that those will ship out this week. They said that they had a record high number of walk-ins to Celebrate and Connect meetings this month, and so it did delay the shipping of those medium utility totes. So the one thing that we want to make sure that we're doing is registering for Celebrate and Connect so that you can get those amenities right at the meeting and we don't have to worry about trying to get them shipped to you later. So that being said, we have an October Celebrate and Connect coming up. My meeting is, I'm sorry, let me look at my calendar. My meeting is October 25th. That's a Thursday. It will be at the same Firehouse location that I've had it at the last few times. It seems to work perfectly. I think we're going to do a brown bag event for that particular Celebrate and Connect, what that entails is that everyone brings their own little snack or dinner or whatever you want to bring to munch on in your favorite thermal tote. So pick your very favorite thermal tote that you have in your collection or that you use every day, and bring your own little snack. And this will be a great conversation starter, especially for new consultants, to really get to know each other, because you can kind of pick out your different personality styles from what thermal tote is your favorite. So I think this will be really fun. So make sure you mark that on your calendar, October 25th, and registration for those meetings will be happening very soon. Another thing that's exciting and happening in October is our Believe and Achieve incentive. This is taking the place of our old October electronics incentive. What I have heard is that the details for this will be coming out on September 24th. The other thing I've heard is that it is not a drawing. If you achieve it, you win it. So that's pretty exciting. So really start booking those October parties, because we know it's going to either be parties or sales. So get those parties booked so that you're prepared, and start booking early. Get your first couple of weeks booked so that you are prepared for the entire month. So when we receive those details, you know you're on your way. The other exciting tidbit that's coming in October is the details for our leadership incentive trip for next year, Dominican Republic for 2013, which I'm really excited about. I know I'm going to be there with my husband. We're going to work our butts off together, me and my husband as a team, to make sure that we achieve that goal. And the great thing is that if you typically in the past, if you promote to director anytime during that earning period, you can still earn that trip. So if you are not a director yet, but you think you're going to be a director sometime in the future, then set your eyes on that goal and join us in the Dominican Republic, because it is going to be a fantastic time. I cannot wait. We will start earning that trip in October this year. The earning does not run starting January through May like it has in the past. It will start in October, and the details for that will be the 24th. So keep your eyes and ears open, and I'll make sure I'll fill you in as soon as I know. The other thing I want to make sure that we just touch on real quickly is our Facebook rules and policies and procedures. I've seen a lot of consultants that are posting the monthly special in their personal status. I've seen a lot of consultants that are trying to book parties in their personal status, trying to recruit in their personal status, and I just want to remind everybody that that is not allowed, okay? It is a Facebook policy that we are not allowed to promote our business just outright in our personal status. You need to have a private group for your friends. Just make a group, make it private, ask who wants to be added, and you can post any happy little thing you want in that group. However, if you use your personal status, Facebook can shut you down, 31 can shut you down, and your friends will defriend you. I have a couple people on my Facebook who are not consultants on my team, but one of them sells ViSalus and one of them sells Scentsy, and that's all I hear about. I don't care about their ViSalus, and I don't care about their Scentsy, at least not that much. What I want to know is how their day is. I want to see a picture of their kid. I want to know if they are excited about earning an incentive trip through their job. I want to know if they are getting a free amenity at their Celebrate and Connect meeting. Those are the kinds of things that you can post on Facebook. You can be excited about your business. You can post how excited you are that you gave your hostess $300 in free products last night. But you cannot ask someone if they want to book a party. So keep that in mind. Make sure we're keeping everything clean and square. And do not post any pictures on Facebook unless it's just you of your personal use of a bag. Or if you saw someone out and about who has a personal use of a bag, you can take a picture of that. You can post it up and say, oh, I love how I see 31 out and about. The point is, if you talk about nothing but 31 on your Facebook all the time, your friends will defriend you. So make sure that you are talking about your personal life. Figure out how you tie 31 into that, whether you're earning something, whether you're on vacation because 31 paid for it, whatever. You don't even have to say that 31 paid for it. You can just say, loving taking a vacation with my family. You know what? All it takes is one person to say, oh my gosh, Lainey, how can you afford all of those vacations with your family? That's my in. That's when I say, you know what, Sarah? I can go on vacation with my family because 31. And that conversation has started because I just simply posted that I went on vacation with my family. So definitely keep that in mind as you are doing your social networking through Facebook. The very last thing that I'm going to have is that 31 gave me a call to action on my September leadership webinar. So I'm giving you that very same call to action as we go into our fall season because I'm really excited to see what you can do with your business. So our call to action is to book, 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 and party, party, party. That is number one because that momentum will carry you into the fall season. The second thing that I just challenge you to do as Team Romine rises to the challenge. So the second thing I challenge you to do is host an open house and book 2 parties from that open house. My open house is scheduled for September 28th. I see it on my calendar right up there. And my goal is to book 5 parties from that open house. 31 is simply challenging you to 2. I'm challenging you to 2, but my personal goal is set for 5 for November. That's my goal. 5 parties in November from my September open house. The third thing to do is to share a booking script. If you have a newer team member on your team and you feel like she's struggling, or maybe just a friend, maybe they're not your personal team member, but as we've built our relationships through Team Romine Staying Connected on Facebook, I know we've made a lot of friends together. If you hear that another consultant is struggling to book some parties, share a booking script with them. Write down what you would say on the phone or to a friend or to a customer or to a past hostess and share that with them so that they can get their calendar just as full and plentiful as yours. So that's our call. That's our video for today. I hope everybody is having a really great day and is going to have an even better week. I'm excited for Carrie as she leaves tomorrow on her leadership incentive trip, and my husband is in Vegas, so I'm sitting here holding down the fort. But I encourage everybody to celebrate, encourage, and reward yourself, and let's get ready for fall, ladies. Have a great day. Bye-bye.